Welcome back our YouTube channel. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. We have such a cozy and interesting topic for you today.
It is a beautiful day, isn't it? Just sitting here with you, drinking this coffee. It feels perfect.
It really does. But imagine if things were different. For example, if I had not made this coffee, we would be very tired right now.
Oh, that is true. If you had not made this coffee, I would be sleeping on the desk.
Exactly. And that, my dear, is exactly what we are talking about today.
Talking about coffee or sleeping?
No. We are talking about how to connect the past with the present. We are talking about using had plus the past participle and would plus the base form.
Ah, I see. So we're looking at how a past action changes how we feel right now.
Precisely. It's like mixing time. We look at something that did not happen in the past and we imagine the result right now.
Oh, I love this structure. It is very poetic. It's all about imagination.
It is. So let's look at my example again. I said, if I had not made this coffee, I would be tired.
If I had not made this coffee, I would be tired.
Perfect. Let's break it down just a little bit for our friends listening.
The first part is about the past. If I had not made. This uses had plus the past participle of make, which is made.
Yes. And did I make the coffee? Yes, I did. So the reality is, I made it, but we're imagining the opposite.
Right. And the second part is the result now. You said I would be tired. Would plus the base form be.
Exactly. So reality is, I am not tired because I have my caffeine.
Thank goodness for that. I love how this structure helps us talk about regrets or just happy accidents.
Happy accidents. I like that. Let's try another example. Something about us.
About us? Okay, I'm listening.
Softly. If we had not met at that party, I would not be this happy.
Aw, that is so sweet. Let me try to say that. Slowly. If we had not met at that party, I would not be this happy.
See? The first part, if we had not met. Met is the past participle of meet. That happened in the past.
And the result is now. I would not be happy, but I am happy because we did meet.
Exactly. It's a mixed conditional. We call it mixed because we mix the past and the present.
This is very useful for daily life. We use this all the time when we complain or when we are thankful.
Mostly when we complain, I think. Like this, if I had gone to bed earlier, I would feel better today.
Oh, I say that every Monday morning. If I had gone to bed earlier, I would feel better today.
But you never go to bed early. You always stay up reading.
Guilty, but the grammar is correct. If I had gone, that is the past condition. I would feel, that is the present result.
It is perfect grammar. Let's practice the sound of it. Listen to the contraction I'd. If I'd gone.
If I'd gone. If I had gone. It sounds so much more natural when you shorten it.
Yes. Listeners, try to say I'd instead of I had. If I'd known. If I'd seen.
Let's try a situation about work. Imagine you forgot your lunch today.
Oh no, I hate when that happens.
Well, imagine it. You are hungry now. Why? Because you forgot your lunch this morning.
Okay, so if I had remembered my lunch, I would not be hungry now.
Perfect. If I had remembered, past participle, my lunch, I would not be, base form, hungry now.
You make this sound so easy.
It is easy. You just have to think about the timeline. Past cause, present effect.
What about something more romantic?
Oh, do you have something in mind?
Maybe. How about this? If you had not smiled at me that day, I would not know your name.
That is beautiful. If I had not smiled, past action, I would not know, present state.
Yes, it changes everything right now.
Let's give our listeners a chance to practice. I will give you a situation, and you try to make a sentence.
Great idea. I love role play.
Okay, listeners, situation 1. You did not study English in school. Now you do not speak it fluently.
Think about it. Past action, not studying. Present result, not speaking fluently.
Mm,
If I had studied English in school, I would speak it fluently now.
did you get it? If I had studied, I would speak.
Let's try another one. This one is about money. You spent all your money yesterday. Now you're broke.
Oh no, that is a bad situation.
It is. So, how do we say that? Past mistake, present problem.
Mm,
If I had not spent all my money, I would have cash now. Or I would be rich now.
yes, if I had not spent, that is the past, I would be, that is the present.
Notice how we use the negative too. Had not spent.
It is very flexible. You can change the meaning easily.
Let's just talk for a bit. I want to hear more about your day and use this grammar naturally.
Okay, well, I'm thinking about my car. It broke down last week.
Oh no, I remember.
Yes, so I bought a new battery. If I had not bought that battery, the car would not start today.
Good usage. If you had not bought it, past, it would not start, present habit or state.
Exactly, and I am so glad it starts. Otherwise, I would be walking in the rain.
And if you were walking in the rain, I would drive to pick you up.
That is a type 2 conditional, but thank you. That is very sweet.
Chickles. I try. Back to our topic, though. What is a common mistake people make with this?
I think people confuse the two parts. They might say, if I had known, I would have knew.
Ooh, yeah, that hurts in my ears. I would have knew. No, no, no.
It must be would plus base form, would know, or would be. Never use the past tense after would here.
Would know, would see, would go, would be.
Keep it simple. Think of would as a modal verb. It always needs the base form.
Right. Like, I can swim, I should go, I would be.
Exactly. Let's look at a travel example. I know you love to travel.
I do. I really want to go to Japan.
Okay. Imagine you booked a ticket last month. You would be in Tokyo right now.
Oh, that sounds amazing. If I had booked a ticket, I would be eating sushi right now.
Yes, if I had booked, past, I would be eating, present continuous.
Wait, can we use continuous verbs? Would be eating?
Absolutely. That is a great point. The result can be an action happening right this second.
That makes it so much more descriptive. I would be walking, I would be sleeping.
Let's practice that. Listeners, imagine you took a plane this morning. Right now, you are flying.
If I had taken the plane, I would be flying right now.
It paints a picture, doesn't it?
It really does. It puts you right in the moment.
Curious, what about the word could? Can we use could instead of would?
That is a good question. If I had learned to play guitar, I could play a song for you.
Yes, you can. Could implies ability. I would be able to play.
So would is for certainty in the result. Could is for ability.
Exactly. If I had studied French, I could speak to your grandmother.
My grandmother would love that. She loves to talk.
Playfully. If I had met her, we would be best friends.
I think you would be. You get along with everyone.
Thank you. You are making me blush.
Good. Emotions help us learn. When you feel something, you remember the words better.
That is very scientifically true. If we had not made the script emotional, the listeners might be bored.
I see what you did there. If we had not made past, they might be present.
I used might.
Might is okay too. It means maybe. Would means definitely.
So we have three options for the second part: would, could, and might.
Would for result, could for ability, might for possibility.
But today, let's stick mostly to would. It is the most common.
Yes, let's do a rapid fire round. I give you a prompt, you give me a sentence.
I am ready. Challenge me.
You missed the bus, now you were late.
If I hadn't missed the bus, I wouldn't be late.
You ate too much pizza, now your stomach hurts.
If I hadn't eaten so much pizza, my stomach wouldn't hurt.
You didn't buy a coat, now you are cold.
If I had bought a coat, I wouldn't be cold.
Clapping, excellent, you are a pro.
That was fun. It forces your brain to switch times quickly.
That is the key, switching times. Past cause, present reality.
Listeners, I want you to try this rapid fire in your head. Look around you. What is happening?
Maybe the window is open and it is cold.
If I had closed the window, it wouldn't be cold.
Maybe you were hungry because you didn't eat.
If I had eaten, I wouldn't be hungry.
It is a way to look at the world differently.
You know, thinking about this grammar makes me grateful.
Grateful? How so?
Well, if I had not applied for this job, I would not be sitting here with you.
And if I had not said yes to the podcast, I would be working in a boring office.
We are very lucky.
We are. And we are lucky to have our listeners.
Absolutely. If they had not clicked on this video, they wouldn't be learning this cool grammar.
That is the best example yet.
Let's talk about pronunciation again. The contraction of had. It is tricky.
Yes, it is just a d sound. D.
If I'd, if you'd, if we'd, if they'd.
If you'd known, if we'd gone. It is very subtle.
Be careful not to say, if I would known. That is a very common mistake.
Never put would in the if part. Never.
It is forbidden. It is illegal in the world of grammar.
The grammar police will come for you.
Just remember, if plus had, result plus would.
I think our listeners are getting it. Shall we try a longer story?
Yes, a story helps connect everything. You start.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a man named Tom. Tom didn't set his alarm clock.
Typical Tom.
Because he didn't set his alarm, he woke up late. Because he woke up late, he missed his train.
Okay, so now he is at the station and the train is gone.
Yes, now let's use our grammar. If Tom had set his alarm,
He wouldn't be late now.
if he had caught the train,
He would be at work by now.
but instead he is standing on the platform. If he hadn't overslept,
He wouldn't be standing there.
poor Tom. But wait, there's a twist.
A twist?
Because he missed the train, he met a woman on the platform, Sarah.
Oh, I like where this is going.
They started talking. Now they are married.
Oh, so if he had not missed the train.
He wouldn't be married to Sarah now.
Wow. One small mistake changed his whole life.
If he had been on time, he would be single.
Sometimes it is good to be late.
Only sometimes. Don't tell your boss I said that.
That is a great example of how the past affects the present. It creates a whole new reality.
Yes, it is called the butterfly effect. Small change in the past, big difference now.
Language is amazing, isn't it? We can explore whole new universes just by changing a verb tense.
And you make it sound so beautiful when you explain it.
Stop it. You're the one with the great voice.
We make a good team.
Okay, let's do a final review of the structure, just to be sure.
Step 1. The condition, the if clause. Use had plus past participle.
Example, if I had cooked. if I had seen, if I had been.
Step 2. The result, the main clause. Use would plus base form.
Example, I would be happy. I would have money. I would know the answer.
Put them together. If I had cooked, I wouldn't be hungry.
And remember the emotions. The tone helps you convey the meaning.
If you are regretting something, sound sad. If I had practiced, I would be better.
If I had practiced, I would be better.
If you are relieved, sound happy. If I hadn't moved here, I wouldn't know you.
If I hadn't moved here, I wouldn't know you.
Perfect. English is not just words, it is feelings.
Before we go, I want to give the listeners one piece of homework.
Homework? But where the fun channel?
Fun homework. I want you to think of one thing you did yesterday. Just one thing.
Okay.
And imagine you didn't do it. How would your life be different right now?
That is good. Just one sentence. Write it in your journal or say it to your mirror.
Softly, if I hadn't watched this video, I wouldn't understand this grammar.
I hope that is true for everyone.
I'm sure it is. We really enjoy making these for you.
We do. Thank you for spending your time with us.
Time is precious. If you hadn't clicked on us, we would be talking to ourselves.
And that would be very lonely.
So thank you. Keep practicing. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
If you never made mistakes, you wouldn't learn.
Look at you, using the grammar until the very end.
I learn from the best.
Goodbye for now, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
See you next time. Take care.